Oh boy. Well, hang on a sec. I forgot to join my call. One moment. There we go. Hello, everyone. I can't believe I agreed to this. It was my idea, and I'm going to suffer. Hey, Belle. So, one thing to get out of the way: the swearing counter starts once I press A on Donkey Kong Country. So I just want to get something out of the way. Damn is a curse word. Crap isn't. Just want to get set that ground rule. I can say crap. I can't say damn. That means no damn it, god damn it, or anything like that. Hell is also not a swear. I'm not Christian. It's not a swear. I can say crap. I can say hell. Can't say any of the other swears. Now, I just also want to... Can I say cock? I don't know. I don't think I... I don't know. Hey, Simkey. I'm just gonna say no. I can say damn. I can say crap. Or I can't say damn. I can say crap.
Oh. Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
Thank you for the resub, Simkey. 8-month fine. Nice. What about pussy? No. Definitely not. But, alright. So I just want to lay out that ground rule. Pussy too. Also, the Duke Nukem Redeem is disabled for this stream. Because, we had a bit of a situation when Xeno was cleaning the bird cages. We were dealing with a beetle infestation. Xeno, I think, is still taking care of that. And Sorrow is currently dealing with the shit going on in California. So I'm down 2 mods for a bit. So it's a little difficult for me to actually refund those redeems. So I felt it was just better to disable it entirely. That, and you know, it wouldn't be fair if you guys can redeem that and I can't swear and you guys just put a swear in there. But either way, I'm going to start the game now. Hobie ho, let's go. So I'm streaming this version instead of the SNES version. Like, I mean, from my actual SNES. Because there are really frustrating flashing lights in the original version that are not present in this version. So to make it easier on myself and you guys, I am streaming this version. I will not be using the rewind feature. I've actually broken it. My mom's been talking with family in California all day because of the hurricane. Yeah, Sorrow is in California, and a certain purple cat that I have rated a few times revealed that she is also in the path of the hurricane. Alright. So I might actually be able to finish this game in one stream. But I don't know. Your cousins lost power a while ago, at least that's what you overheard. Oh damn. I hope your family in Cali is okay. I'm worried about Sorrow, but she doesn't seem too concerned. I think I despawned the one up. Alright, for the most part, everyone's been staying inside and has water, so one of them even thought or bought some sandbags. Well, that's smart. Oh, I almost swore. Ah! Oh, this is gonna be hard. Oh. Alright, special ops. And then there's Chunky. He's dead. Gotcha. So, I definitely have enough chips, hopefully, for the entirety of tonight's stream, and probably the rest of the game, should I need to be eating a lot. These first few levels are also pretty easy, so there won't be too many deaths here. Ow. Oh, no, you don't. But I don't think I have enough chips for the entire trilogy. Oh, don't be so sure, Val. We haven't gotten to the harder levels. Oh. Alright, I guess I'm not getting that. See, at some point I'm going to slip up and forget or something. I think the Kremlins are hot, not particularly. Alright. There's a lot of noises going on outside tonight. The first world was pretty easy, so there's probably not going to be much for me to swear about. Some clips. Yes, I have. So I would like to change my answer. She is actually pretty hot. Tiny Kong from her redesign is also decent, I guess. I don't really like monkeys because it's a little weird to me. But, I mean, I could be convinced. Specifically from her redesign from the Diddy Kong Racing remake. Yeah, pretty significant glow up in that game. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, I'm gonna give myself a headache if I can't swear. What's on here again? Fuck! I'm good. Oh, it's in guard. Come here. Come here. Come here. That does not count. Oh. Oh. That does not count. I didn't say the word. I didn't say the word. That does not count. So I didn't even say the final part of it. I literally didn't. I just said pho. And then I groaned. I didn't actually say the word. Alright, fine. I'll count it. Oh, that shouldn't... Hold on a sec. There we go. Oh boy. Ugh. Now, I do have a bottle of water with me, so that way I don't choke. I'm not wearing gloves, I'm using chopsticks. Water does not help deal with the spice, but I need to make sure I don't choke to death. So after every chip, I get one swig of water. Oh. Oh, I'm already salivating. Oh. Oh. Oh, this was a mistake. Now keep in mind, I love spicy food, but ghost peppers are actually well above my, limit. Also, if I suddenly break out in the song, singing sometimes helps me concentrate. Oh, I'm already in pain. Oh. Shit! Keep in mind, I swear casually. By the way, if you're wondering, Spyke. Spyke, are the chips at least tasty? I guess. But it's mostly just pain. Oh. Mute my phone again. Hold on, I took my glasses off. I'm sweating already. And it's fogging up my glasses. In my opinion, when things are too spicy, they become not tasty because they're just hot. I mean, true. But some hot peppers do have pretty good flavor. Like, I genuinely like the flavor of jalapenos and habaneros. They call him Bilbo. Bilbo Baggins, the bravest little hobbit of them all. Only the Shockmaster. Oh. Oh. That was a very interesting flavor. Wear my glasses a little further from my face so they don't fog up as much. Alright, so the first world is pretty easy enough. I meant to save before I left. But from here on out, the levels start to get a little more annoying. I still love this game, but sometimes it can really frustrate me. And this frog is named Winky Winky, which Grant Kirkhope confirmed at GDQ actually means penis penis. Because in the UK, Winky is slang for penis. You have an extremely 90s 3D VHS for this in Diddy Kong Racing. I swear I have a Nintendo Power VHS somewhere. The only thing that I remember was on it was Jet Force Gemini. Oh god, on this level. Now keep in mind, until the end of stream, I cannot drink milk or eat white bread or anything that would help the spiciness. I have water so I don't choke. He's starting to die down a bit. Can I drink milk? No. Oh, you just... Oh, drink pilk. No, we don't even have Pepsi. And I wouldn't do that anyways. Pilk sounds gross. I don't even want to know. There's one more guy here. Yep, okay. Alright, the heat's actually gone away right now. It'll be back soon, I feel. Well, without that tire, you can't hit that checkpoint. I'm just gonna go down. I can't go up anyways. I probably shouldn't have done that. I don't think I need to keep Winky. Oh, okay. I love this game. Seriously, one of the best SNES games, one of the best 2D platformers ever. Oh boy. Yeah. Cool. Okay. I'm like so afraid I'm gonna just have to eat another ghost pepper chip. After this world, the game does get significantly harder, so more opportunities for me to screw up and curse. Oh, I guess right. That was kind of me just immediately pressing the button. Oh, these blue guys can't be killed by Diddy Kong. That's one of the slight problems with Donkey Kong Country is there's a, like, I think 2 kinds of enemies that Diddy Kong can't kill, which makes some of the later levels significantly harder. Oh, the third game fucking sucks, that's why. Shut up. So what was that about me being G-rated this stream, Bal? That one didn't have a whole lot of heat to it. I'm actually kind of disappointed. Never mind, there it is. Sorry, I didn't think you were going to disappoint me like that. Alright, I'm going to go back and save. What's the spiciest food either of you have had? Because the spiciest I've had is ghost pepper stuff. I've had chips and I've had salsa. Alright, this is where the game starts actually getting hard. You don't know, probably something that wasn't really that spicy. The real Dark Souls starts here, pretty much. God, I'm salivating so much. The stupid chip. Oh, clearing my throat is bad. Ow. Oh, that hurts. I should not have done that. Your dad can't handle spicy food very well, so you never really had spicy stuff growing up. My dad can handle spicy food better than I can. In fact, he's not even affected by the ghost pepper chips. This happens every time. You have a higher tolerance than he does. My brother tends to have a higher tolerance than me, and my dad has a higher tolerance than him. But I can handle habaneros just fine. My dad a bird? I don't think so. Give me the checkpoint, please. I'm begging you. It's a really good spicy bulgogi that you got in, a really spicy ramen that you are forgetting the name of. Have to delete some of that. It happens. The first time I ever spoke in Atsumori's stream, I accidentally copied a list that I sent Soro instead of Cat Volts' raid message, and I was very embarrassed. And now we're friends. So, you never know, your first impression, even if it's bad, might be memorable. It seems to happen more often than you'd think, because Kohai once sent me a message out of the blue that said something, I think he said, like, and no pants, and then he immediately deleted it. I was like, what the fuck? I blame Kohai for that one. Well, by the way, he sent me a message he was trying to send to a Twitch chat, but he sent it to me on accident. There's a few smaller chips here that are like really tiny. So if I need to get into those, I'm probably going to have more than one chip. I'm going to count it as one chip. We'll probably just have 3 of the tiny ones and count it as a single chip. Because like, they're really tiny. They're like bits of other chips. Oh, that sent the heat up my nose. What the hell? Oh, it's 69 degrees in my room. That's nice. Oh, according to my clock at least. It's not pleasant here in Chicago right now. Tomorrow is the coolest it's going to be until pretty much the end of August. Hey, Zeno. As you can see by the way, remember what I said, Zeno? About the command? I am very distressed, brother. Well. Uh-oh. How are the birds doing, Zeno? Oh! Oh yay. I hope the birds are happy to have clean cages. Houses. They are not in cages, they are in houses. Just little houses in our house. Peaches was fighting the broom. He really doesn't like the broom. He doesn't like anything that's super colorful. That's our Peaches. Old butthead. He may be a bit of a butthead, but he is our butthead. The bandit can be a butthead when he wants to. Because that's the thing. You gotta remember that birds can be just little buttheads sometimes. But I love birds. Oh, why am I back here? So I don't know what that sound was, but that didn't sound good. I just heard something creak or fall on the floor next to me. This house is a mess. Oh, that was seemed. Forest frenzy. Uh, Back. Also, I finished 2 games off stream today. I finished SpongeBob SquarePants, Battle for Bikini Bottom, Rehydrated, and Ocarina of Time. I replay Ocarina of Time every year. Usually twice a year, actually. I love that game. And I have not played through Battle for Bikini Bottom since I beat it as a kid. So it was really nice seeing how well the game has held up over the years. At some point, I'll stream the remake, but I want to stream the original first. You know me. Oh. The heat's died down yet again, but the residual is still getting to me. I'm going to have a very unpleasant morning tomorrow. The oldest save on your PS2 memory card is of that game. I borrowed it from a friend back in the olden times. Yeah, I had it on GameCube. I ended up selling it when I was younger, but then I bought it again, I think earlier this year, actually. I still love that when Death Battle did SpongeBob versus Aquaman, specifically the Super Friends Aquaman, they actually pointed out that SpongeBob's health in Battle for Bikini Bottom is underwear, which implies every time he takes damage, he shits himself. Shut up. Stupid birds. It's a realistic reaction. Physical trauma, it's okay. I mean, true. By the way, SpongeBob won that episode. He unraveled the entire universe in 5 seconds. Which I seem to remember they calculated as him pulling a string to unravel the universe at the speed of 8.6 times 10 to the 78th power. Which is the fastest calculable speed feat they've ever had on the show. And it belongs to SpongeBob. And it's Super Friends Aquaman, who can throw water, and that's about it. He's just as much of a loser as SpongeBob is in canon. The difference is SpongeBob is actually impressive. Because toon physics. Saliva got spicy and is coated in my mouth. Oh, not this level. I think I need to be Diddy. Ugh. Hey, Toxic. Yeah, it's not... the fire ain't gonna be coming out of my mouth, that's for sure. I am not going to have a very pleasant Monday morning. I'm glad to see you stop by. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh my god. Oh. Oh yeah, I have a Donkey Kong Country Returns wallpaper. I didn't feel like downloading a new one. Because I'm going to use this wallpaper for the whole trilogy. Because I'm going to be playing the second and third games after this, but I'm not necessarily going to do the Ghost Pepper challenge. Because I don't like the second and third games as much. So I'm probably going to destroy my ass if I do it for those two. Oh, this one is really well seasoned. Oh, there's a lot of seasoning on this one. Again, I have a bottle of water so I don't choke to death. Oh. Oh no! Aww. Soxa, what's the hottest thing you've ever eaten? Don't say someone's... Don't say someone's butt, please. I don't know if you were going to, but it's something that I would have said. Ugh. My tongue is burning. You ate the sun. Didn't Eddie do that in Ed, Ed, and Eddie? You don't know? Is there a lot of spicy food in France? I've never actually had French food. No, I don't need the wallpaper, Simkey. Thank you, though. Oh, only 1 hour has passed. Oh my god. I hate this one. Bramby and Engard have the worst ones. Not much French spicy food. Gonna be honest, you didn't like Ed, Ed, and Eddie that much. You loved Ed, Ed, and Eddie so much as a kid. I thought it was really funny. It was weird, though. Canadians are weird. I should know. I know some. It had its moments, but I didn't like everyone being so mean to each other. Unfair. Oh, thank God. So I know a cheat, or like a cheat and exploit that can take me to this area from the first world. There's 2 corners on the world map for the first world, where if you only have 1 Kong with you, and you mash the hell out of the buttons on those corners, as soon as they stop, if you get the timing right, you'll warp straight to the end of a bonus level in Orangutan Gang. It's not a glitch, because it's actually a valid warp. It's just in a really weird spot. Well done. Once I got the checkpoint. It was kind of rich coming from you, but you used to be nicer. I mean, I was mean at one point. I did some pretty mean things as a kid. I did some mean things as an adult, too. A few things that I'm not proud of. But those days are behind me. No, I don't. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah. Sorry if I'm a little quiet tonight. I'm trying to concentrate. It is very, very difficult at the moment. Spyke is melting. Pretty much. One sec. This level sucks. Oh. Nope. No. Shark's kind of cute. Sharks in real life are just funky little dudes in the ocean. Whereas dolphins in real life are just pure evil. Keep thinking when I made someone sit on their yogurt at school just before they sit, I put the yogurt under their butt. The worst part is they did nothing wrong with you. They thought it was fun, though it was funny. Sonic drowning jingle gives people anxiety. No! I love this game. As annoying as this game can be at times, this is still one of my favorite games. I played so much of this as a kid. I never got very far in it, but I just loved it. And this kind of aesthetic, excuse me, with like 90s pre-rendered visuals, that's my aesthetic. I love this. This, Myst, some point-and-click games. I love this aesthetic so much. Now, this is the Donkey Kong Country game I played the most. I have only played through 2 and 3 once. I wasn't a huge fan of 2, but I outright hated 3. Well, okay, hate's a strong word. I didn't like it. 3 is definitely the worst of the trilogy. Shh. I do want to run through 2 and 3 again, which is why I'm going to be streaming them. Because I want to see if a second playthrough will make me enjoy them more. Alright, we've only got one Kong now, so this is actually fairly dangerous. Nope. Man composing song about monkey riding the swordfish accidentally creates transcendent piece of music. I will say, as much as I dislike Donkey Kong Country 2, because I really didn't enjoy it all that much, Sticker Brush Symphony is one of the best video game songs ever, in my opinion. It is a beautiful song. Hey, Pikmin has world gimmicks, and World 8 is has insta-kill poison that makes you restart the entire level. Oh, dang! Oh, I almost forgot. I need to replace my 3DS. I'll probably end up replacing my 3DS maybe around Christmas. I might be able to do it sooner. Who knows, if I get some more subs and get paid a little more frequently, I could actually afford that a little sooner. Of course, that doesn't mean you guys have to always resub or gift subs or whatever. Just, you know, it's technically my only income right now. Which may change, because I may actually want to get a job. I want to try to get a job at a bank, because they pay pretty nicely. And I can just start out as a cleaner. And it's, you know, probably wouldn't be too bad. I'm actually more concerned about getting to the job, because Chicago does have some nutcases, and I think those guys going around mugging people at gunpoint have not been caught yet. Also, we are now halfway through the game. So if I can actually get through these last 3 worlds easily, which I won't, trust me on that, we can actually finish the game in one sitting, most likely. Also, I have come to learn, when you are eating ghost pepper chips and keeping an eye on the time, time goes by agonizingly slowly. I just want you all to understand that. Take it. Oh! Like to watch pot never boils. Shut up! I mean, I say that a lot. I'll just see Zeno occasionally trying to boil water for food, and he'll just sit there staring at it. And I tell him a watch pot never boils, and he usually just swears at me. Kind of swears. Not gonna get me with that one, but he just like says F you, you know, the standard. Zeno and I actually swear to each other quite a lot. Oh, you thought you got me. But you didn't.
O maratuturo sa rebaro.
Loogie. Please get away from the entrance of the barrel or exit of the barrel, thank you. I had no choice there. I needed to sneeze. Oh, I'm back here. I forgot that was there. Is reading out messages that have swears in them count? Yes. Which is why I've been avoiding that. That's also why I disabled the Duke Nukem redeem. Because it's just not fair. I did not disable the AMA redeem, and if you ask me a question to get me to swear, I am not going to swear. I'm just going to make that very clear. God, Jillo has some smug-looking faces for some of her emotes. Jibbo's got some great emotes. I feel bad that I haven't watched her in forever. She was one of the first streamers that I really started watching. Well, okay, not one of the first, but she was one of the first, after I branched out from watching the same streamer all the time. Because there's a wonderful streamer by the name of Smokaloke, who I unfortunately have not watched in a very long time, who was actually my introduction to Twitch. At least to watching people on Twitch. But I was never active in his community. I started branching out after that, but I was still never really active in anyone's communities. And then Xeno introduced me to a streamer by the name of Kisaka Toriyama, who I've actually rated a few times, who was the first VTuber I ever watched, and I was familiar with VTubers prior to that, because I knew about Kazuna AI, but I didn't really know what a VTuber was. And this was around, like, I think 2021? Right after the VTuber boom, because there was a big boom of VTubers in 2020 when everyone was on lockdown. And then through Kisaka and her community, Xeno and I discovered other VTubers, and then we just started eventually finding VTubers independently of each other. And then I found furry VTubers, like Catvolts and Puff and Hardwolf, who I decided to finally start interacting with Twitch when I started watching them. And that led me to eventually decide to stream myself. And I'm very thankful that I've had support from Puffin and Cat's communities, and Kohai and Lily and a few other people I've met since. Oh, this one sucks. Also, Xeno, I finished Ocarina of Time earlier. Oh, the heat's completely died down this time. I can't play through the level though. Ow! See, the thing is, I just casually drop F-bombs and S-bombs and whatnot all over the place. Like, this is actually kind of hard for me to try to remember not to swear, because I am just a foul person in general. I get it, because you like birds. Sure, that's what was going. Every time! Ugh. Foul person. Yeah, I got it. I got the joke. I've made that joke. Well, not that joke specifically, but I've made similar jokes about being foul. Aha! Oh. You can see or hear the word foul without the phrase fair is foul and foul is fair, hover through the fog and filthy air. Macbeth. Zeno, I thought you didn't study Shakespeare. Or did you only study Macbeth? Everyone studies Shakespeare? Well, yeah, I was gonna say, Zeno only studied Macbeth. I studied Macbeth, Hamlet, and Romeo and Juliet. By the way, anyone who says they want a relationship like Romeo and Juliet has not actually read Romeo and Juliet, because like 6 people died, including the 2 title characters, and Juliet was 13. And people who say they want a relationship like Joker and Harley Quinn also don't know what they're talking about, because A, it's Stockholm Syndrome, Joker literally abuses Harley, and B, the love is completely one-sided. Joker doesn't care about Harley. He never has. The relationship you should be looking for is Gomez and Morticia Addams from the Addams Family, because they are one of the only sitcom couples, like married couples, that don't hate each other, actually get involved with their kids, fully understand and love their kids, and never fell out of love. They are not afraid to be weird. Also, some people criticize the new Wednesday show about Wednesday Addams being woke because Gomez is played by a Latino man. Keep in mind, he's named Gomez. They were the opposite of the average sitcom family, which means they actually loved each other. Exactly. Yeah, Sorrow and I have actually talked about this before. That we want to be like Gomez and Morticia Adams. She also really wants to go all out on... When we finally move in together, she wants to go really all out on Halloween. Decorating the house and getting dressed up to give out candy. Which I'm all in favor for if we live in an area where that's actually good. My area isn't really great for Halloween. Basically, nobody decorates. And whenever people go out trick-or-treating, they don't even have costumes. Also, just not really a great neighborhood. I will never say where I live in Chicago on stream. Some of you in private know where I live, but... it's not really all that safe. Which, of course, describes a good portion of Chicago. Now, I will say, I've never truly felt threatened where I live. So, like, I'm not necessarily worried about something happening to me. However, I'm also not stupid, so I know better than to try to, like, make something happen. She had some jack-o'-lantern stolen ones. I remember that. I also remember some kids, or teenagers, went around trick-or-treating and they were kicking people's jack-o'-lanterns. Oh, come on. I don't know what kind of person would just do that. Well, I know the kind of person. I just can't say it, because if I do, I have to eat a chip. I was trying not to... Also, Zeno, I actually forgot you used to do that. I hate this guy. Oh, thank God. You're stocked up on all those lives. Oh, wait, but you have to go through quite a few levels before you get to the save point here. Yeah. Well, these chips are funny for a challenge like this. Well, it's not really much of a challenge, actually. They aren't really good chips to just casually eat. Ignoring the spice, the flavor just isn't really all that good. Because, I mean, I like the taste of jalapenos. I actually love jalapeno flavored things, and it's not because of the heat. Jalapenos actually just taste really good. Not jalapenos. Habanero. I keep saying the wrong one. I like jalapenos too. Especially those candied ones I have. I use on everything. Jalapenos. Must go faster, must go faster, must go faster. So, now that I've finished Ocarina of Time and Spyke off stream, I am going to be going back to Pikmin 4 and Hi-Fi Rush. And once I finish both of those, I'll be doing Tears of the Kingdom. And at some point, I'll be playing Red Dead Redemption. There's a save point. So this level is one of the reasons why I'm streaming this from the Switch and not my SNES. Because of this guy. In the SNES version, there is a very big, or bright, white flash every time you do this. Hey, hon. How was Sons of the Forest? I saw you playing that earlier. Also, you guys doing okay? I hear Southern California is getting smacked right now. Stay safe and all that. So this level is full of a bunch of enemies that Diddy Kong can't actually kill. So you want to have him first, so that way if he dies, you have an easier time through the level. Donkey Kong can kill them. Really doing fine? Okay, I'm glad to hear it. Oh! I remember that level being longer. No, I'm thinking of an elevator level in the next world. Diddy Kong, more like... yeah. Rope Bridge Rumble. Candy Kong. Val, are you saying you would? Whoops. You don't like Monkey? Yeah, neither do I. I think I would make an exception for Tiny Kong after Diddy Kong Racing Remake. But generally, I don't like these. It's just kind of weird, you know? Since, I mean, there are people... I have seen people with monkey personas and whatnot, but the problem I have is they just look like real monkeys, and that's a little weird to me. I'm not judging, it's just, you know... doesn't really sit right with me. There's nothing technically wrong with it, because, I mean, like... Sun Wukong was a monkey, technically. But, you know, he's very much also a person. I don't know, it's just one of the weird things about furries. Ow. Okay. I feel like most furries don't like monkeys, though, for that same reason. No, actually, speaking of, who was your first video game crush? When I was like 4, I had a crush on Tails from Sonic because I thought he was a girl. In fact, I was convinced he was a girl. And, oh, okay. I think then it was Coco from Crash 3. Primates are often in opposition to reptiles, which I do like quite a bit, so I'm very biased against them as they are my natural enemy. Oh, that's fair. You know, it's funny that you bring that up considering what the villain of this game is. The Kremlins have been the enemy of the Kongs in most of the Donkey Kong games, but not all of them, because in Returns, it's the Tiki tribe, and in Tropical Freeze, it's penguins and polar bears. Polar enemies. You hate that Danky King? So we have 2 worlds left. Crimcroc Industries, Inc., which is right here, and then in the eyes of DK Isle is a cave. I meant to go back and save. Oh, we may have a problem. Probably Crystal or Gardevoir for me, and you can probably see how you ended up being a furry. I never had a crush on Gardevoir, funnily enough. Because I didn't have a Gardevoir in, Pokemon growing up. But I definitely had a crush on Crystal. And Carmelita Fox from Sly Cooper and Rouge the Bat, you know, the usuals. Basically, everyone my age had those. One of those 3 is their first furry crush. Early Lulu Valentine from Ready to Rumble walks in round 2, which explains a lot. I like how Bowel and I had very, very different games growing up. Because I was never interested in stuff like that. I was basically playing Sly Cooper and, did I just jump through the fire? Oh, come on. Okay, I guess it's just stuck there. I don't know who my first furry crush was, but my first non-human crush was one of the Gen Mokai from Unreal Tournament 2004. I don't think I know who those are. I never really played much of UT04. Man, I sure wish we could have played it online. I hope I can download it from Steam.com. Why did I do that? I've had my air conditioner on since like 6 o'clock. It's currently 8:30 and it's only just now getting cool in here. Zeno, how's the temperature up there? Oh, that's right. Shout out to your homeboy, the Arbiter from Halo. You know, when I first started using the internet and was unsupervised, I was kind of impressed at the amount of not safe for work fan art of the Arbiter. Impressed and concerned. But now, I get it. Like, I get it. And so can he. Hey, lizard man. I haven't needed to eat a chip in a while. Yeah, I mean, you never know what we're going to be talking about. How goes it? I am suffering. I don't know what's worse, the ghost pepper chips or the fact that I can't curse. I always curse. In fact, I actually feel like it's giving me a headache because I can't curse. I don't even know how that would be possible. Yeah, we're about halfway through Donkey Kong Country. In fact, we actually only have 2 worlds left and then the final boss. So I actually could finish this tonight if I don't struggle too much, but this is where I actually normally struggle in the game. So, this won't go by nearly as easily as the rest of the game. This is one of my favorite SNES games, and I do play it fairly frequently. Or at least I replay it fairly frequently. So it's not like this is my first playthrough. My first rodeo. Oh, thank God. Track. Oh, it's this one. This is another level that is very difficult if you're playing as Diddy Kong, so... Oh, I also actually can't change Kongs while I'm on this because the platform is always moving, and you can only change Kongs when you're standing still. So if I get hit as DK, I'll be Diddy Kong, and the level will become significantly harder. Oh boy. Because there's an enemy that shows up later in the level that Diddy Kong can't kill. Oh, checkpoint. Alright, this is ideal because if I get hit now, I'll be Donkey Kong who can kill the enemies. Whoops. Stanky Kong. That's the enemy. I just need to not get hit as DK. There is a Kong introduced in, I don't know if it's the second or the third game, named Swanky Kong. Y'all are just trying to get me to curse, aren't you? Y'all just want me to suffer. Y'all want me to suffer like G did. Sorry, I have to frame it as a question. Y'all want me to suffer like G did? Suffer like G did?
O matuturo sa rebaro.
I don't know if Bal actually gets a reference or if he's just asking what I mean. You get it? Okay, good. See, Bal is cultured. He's cultured. Elevator antics. Oh, good God. This is the level I was thinking of earlier. Better than elevator action. I have elevator action on Switch, and I actually enjoy it. A funny level. There's nothing funny about this level. Oh. Oh, no! Oh! The save point is right there. I have 16 tries. There's an elevator action light gun game at the Dave and Buster's your brother and I go to. It's awful. It's an elevator action light gun game? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, because elevator action, the original, is actually really good. It's a classic Taito game. Ow. It's really just like a generic light gun shooter, but it's got a dumb gimmick where the floor in the booth shakes a bit. Oh, that sounds stupid. Truthfully dislike Dave and Buster's. Sorrow really likes Dave and Buster's. I've never been there. She really wants to take me there sometimes on a date. I think I'd rather go to an actual arcade, personally. But, you know, date's a date. So, we can do both. She can take me to Dave and Buster's, and I can take her to Galloping Ghost. And even if Dave and Buster's sucks, I will have a good time because I am there with the love of my life. See, I was going to say at least I can get food at Dave and Buster's, but I actually can't at Galloping Ghost because I do actually have pizza there. I don't remember how good the pizza is, though. I've only been there the one time. I know, we've been there twice, I think. It's fun for a little bit, to be honest, but most of the games at the nearby are like mobile ports. Since they thought it was supposed to be like Chuck E. Cheese for adults, there are more kids there than CCs. What is CCs? Also, Halo Fireteam Raven is actually bad. You almost got me. Like Dave and Buster's well enough, but yeah, definitely has the mobile games issue. Got a real kick out of Halo Fireteam Raven because it takes some stuff from the Halo novelization. Oh, that's cool. Oh, Chuck E. Cheese. Come on down to Chuck E. Cheese. Come to our child casino where the building is always filthy and you can have pizza next to a sneezing child. Nothing here is ever cleaned. Well, no, I didn't accuse you of, like, actually trying to get me. It's just that you almost got me because I just casually read it out loud before I realized what the word was. Because remember, I casually curse, so, like, I don't even think about this most of the time. I have to actually think about what I'm going to say now because I can't curse. And I've been a very good boy and haven't cursed yet. In a while, actually. It's like putting a shock collar on a dog. I'm not doing it because I want to. I'm doing it because I don't want to burn my mouth. I died the exact same. Be sure to enjoy the large rat and live entertainment, including a several-person brawl. You can see the ad on arm's length for employees. Oh. Rats. I feel like another one. Rats. We are the rats. Something birthday bash. Michael, it's your birth. Wait, what is that even from? I have seen, like, so many streamers I follow have that as a redeem. Rat movie. Oh, that thing? Isn't that what the Grungler is from? Or the Bungler? Bumler? Something like that? Like, I think someone sent me that. Uh-oh. Birthday one is... Oh, wait, yeah! I think I did actually watch it. Yeah, I remember now. I didn't see the second one, though. But yeah, I've actually seen another one of that guy's videos, because he had one, I think, called the Bumbler. That movie was strange. You think I need to watch it again and again until it's fully committed to memory? I don't think so. My sister used to have pet rats. I believe they have all parted this world by now. But, they were cute. I never got to meet them, unfortunately. Speaking of, I think my, sister and her husband actually put an offer on a house. His name is Jarma, and he's from Boston. Guys, I have 10 lives left. I'm about to go into single digits if I don't, like, fix my gameplay. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm alive. Time to put on your gamer goggles. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh. You! What are gamer goggles? What advantage does a gamer goggle give you? Singular goggle. You want Nightmare vision, everything looks exactly the same. Oh dear. I don't think I like that. Why would I put on my gamer goggles when I can put on my gay goggles? Gamer goggles. Yeah, exactly the same. I'll get it. I don't want to have to explain what mur means when my brother is here. No, 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 no. We're finally making progress. Suxo! I don't know why, but that just made me think of that one meme of Andy Bogard from King of Fighters, and it's just like, oh, you've had sex? Well, I've had enough. Because Andy Bogard is like... He is constantly hounded by Mai Shiranui, who is desperately trying to get him to marry her. And she has, like, massive boobs. She is the hottest character in SNK's entire lineup, essentially. And Andy is just a poor virgin who wants nothing to do with her half the time. Although I think they actually finally get married later on in the series. People say there are no female Sims, but they've never met Mai Shiranui. Also, we saved, which is good. This level sucks. You're out of touch. I'm out of time. As far as I'm concerned, all marriage is gay marriage. The guy who did that comic, he still makes comics. I'm pretty confident it's making fun of early 2000s gamer comics, so it's not meant to be taken seriously. But he did one where a guy's talking to a girl and is like, hey, if I was a girl, I'd let the boys hit it anytime. And the girl's like, I got news for you, buddy. They can do that at any time. And he's like, they keep saying no. Yeah, they got married eventually, even though if it took place today, he would definitely be gay. I don't know about that necessarily. Well, then again. Oh! No, you don't. By the way, if we finish the game early, I'm probably just going to end stream. I was expecting this to take a little bit longer, so I have no backup, and after the Ghost Peppers, I probably am just going to... we're good. Oh! I'm probably just going to want to end. Oh, I wish I could swear. I mean, I guess I could. I have never wanted to swear so badly in my life than the one time I take away my ability to do so. Thank you, Xeno. I do not own Phasmophobia. I actually don't think I would enjoy the game. I don't think it's scary, like, at all. But I also actually don't think it looks very good. Fun to watch, but... not something I'd ever actually play. It's fun with others? I'm sure it is. But not really my cup of tea. I'll watch people play it, though. Probably wouldn't play it myself. I mean, I suppose it could fill out time with Warframe, but, like... with the heat and the ghost pepper chips. I think I'd rather just chill after stream. God. I want to be the guy with chips. God. See, I'm gonna be honest, games like that, I actually don't think are good games. Because there's no clever level design, it's just, how can we frustrate and anger the player as much as possible? That's not good or clever level design. It's just, haha, this thing killed you because you didn't expect it. I'm gonna be honest, I actually think that's bad level design. Even if it's done as a joke, doing something badly as a joke is still doing something badly. To be fair, and I want to be the guy's case, it's not supposed to be good. Design is literally a troll game. Yeah, I mean, but still, making a bad game or a troll game on purpose is still making a bad game. It doesn't matter what the point is. Oh, I hate this. I hate Mario Brothers 2, the real one, or Lost Levels. Oh, yeah, Lost Levels is actually really terrible. The original Mario Brothers is actually a really, really solid 2D platformer that has held up remarkably well, despite how simple it is. Like, it's actually one of my favorite games to just casually play. Because it's still good. Nearly 40 years later. But Lost Levels sucks because it's just full of asinine designs meant to frustrate the player. If I am ever going to play Lost Levels, I'm doing it with rewinds. I'm not doing it legit. In fact, I actually started a playthrough where I was gleefully using rewinds, and I ended up quitting because it was so frustrating. Like, not even frustrating, it just wasn't good. It wasn't fun. I was just constantly rewinding because everything was bullshit. I have to count that. See, like, I just casually will swear, forget that I'm not supposed to, but I'll recognize it immediately. Alright, we got a lot of small ones here, so I'm gonna eat 3 small ones, and I'm counting it as a single chip. Oh yeah, Lizardman. Oh, well, they just fell, so. Alright, big chip. Lizardman, the whole time you've been here, I don't think I've eaten a single chip. And I'm allowing myself a single swig of water per chip. That way my throat isn't dry. Because water does not help with heat. Especially not ghost pepper. Got up here today. Oh, those things are good, I think. Yeah, we have a water filter in the fridge from Rita. Oh, wrong way. Oh, the pain's back. Fuck, another chip. Just drooled on my hand on accident. These chips just coat my mouth with saliva. But see, like, my instinct is to curse, so, like, this is actually hard for me. Even when I'm not eating the chips, I'm suffering. Because I just naturally curse. I am naturally foul-mouthed. That's good on you, Lizardman. Don't do what I do. Now, keep in mind... Oh. Oh, the heat's coming back. Now, let me take a sip before I talk. Most Americans drink a lot of pop. Ooh. Every day. Like, there are Americans that will go through an entire 2-liter a day. That's unhealthy. Drinking 1 cup or 1 can a day is fine. Oh, my tongue is on fire. Oh, I'm salivating so much. When we worked at Sonic, people would order 32 ounces of soda at 8 a.m. Yeah, I'm trying to cut down on how much pop I drink. I'm down to 1 can again, because I used to be at 2 cans a day. Oh, 6 a.m. Oh, that's even worse. Ugh. I am swallowing so much. Because my mouth is just coated with saliva. I'm sorry for all the noises you're hearing out of me today. I am serious when I say there's nothing I can do about it. Don't say that, no. Yeah, Zeno. Yeah, I'm trying to drink less, pop, or I'm also trying to, be mindful of when I drink pop, because over here we call it pop, not soda. So I'm trying to have, pop with meals, specifically lunch or dinner, instead of between breakfast and lunch. However, sometimes, when I'm playing a game that I grew up playing, I like to crack open a Dr. Pepper to have with that. Oh, come on! But yeah, get a Brita filter or a pure filter, and drink filtered water. Don't drink tap water. Once you have filtered water, it's like a game changer. Because keep in mind, you can't taste water. Humans can't taste water. You taste the chemicals and impurities in it. So that's why tap water tastes like shit to... That's why tap water tastes bad to me. I hate this so much. Congratulations, you played yourself. I did. Get. There we go. The last few cusses aren't game related. Yeah, like I said, I am just naturally foul mouthed. Oh god. My lips cracked. Oh god. Part of my lip cracked. Oh. I'll manage. Oh god. Not like this, not like this. Oh! Not like this. Oh, thank God. Oh. What? Oh, God. You know, I'll try to make sure we have another bag of these, and I might actually continue this for the rest of the trilogy. Maybe not, though. Because this is something I'm probably only going to do once in a blue moon. I love spicy food, but this is a bit much for me. I should not have done that. I have to go blow my nose. I'll be right back. Will just be a moment. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I'm not gonna give you the details, I just had to blow my nose. Y'all don't want to know what the details are anyways. Well, not quite Lizard Man, but there was something up there, I guess. Is that a blow? Sometimes you just gotta blow. I didn't say it, doesn't count. Does not count. Oh, I am not about to die to one of you guys. Oh, excuse me. Oh, spicy burps.
Okay.
Okay. At some point, I'll play TK64. Stop posting about Donkey Kong! Oh. Oh, I forgot about this level. This is how I die. There's still another world after this, by the way. Oh, Xenotilt? Oh, very, very good. It's the, so, for those who don't know, there were two really good pinball games on the TurboGrafx that I think also had Sega Genesis versions. One of them was called Devil Crash, also known as Devil's Crush, depending on the region. And the other one was called Xeno Crush, which I believe also was called Xeno's Crash in another region. Devil Crush is occult-themed, and is the typical video gamey Japanese pinball where it's got multiple playing fields, usually vertically layered on top of each other. And Alien's Crush was obviously the Alien version. I don't know if it's from the same team, but there is an indie game that came out, I think like a year or two ago, called, I just don't remember, Demon Tilt, which was a spiritual successor, essentially, to Devil Crush. And they just came out with a sequel called Xenotilt, which, as you can probably guess, is a spiritual successor to Alien Crush. I played a fair amount of Demon Tilt when I found out about it on Switch. And I got Xenotilt the other day on my Steam Deck because it had just come out, and I wanted to support the devs before the Switch version comes out. So, I am enjoying Xenotilt. Very, very good. I would highly recommend it if you like pinball, especially if you like Devil's Crush and Alien's Crush, which are two games that I should try to track down at some point. I really want to get a TurboGrafx, but I think I might just wait for Analog to come out with their TurboGrafx thing, because that actually comes with the CD, and God forbid I can try to afford one of those. Because the TurboGrafx is also known as the PC Engine in Japan. It never came out in Europe. It's called the TurboGrafx 16 in the US. And it had a CD add-on called the Turbo CD or the CD Engine, depending on what region it's from. And it eventually got a redesign that had the CD version built into it, which is called the Turbo Duo and the PC Duo. The Turbo Duo, if I'm not mistaken, is incredibly difficult to get a hold of. But it's the version that you want to get if you don't have a TurboGrafx already, because, you know, it comes with the CD. Analog, which made the Analog NT, which was a modernized NES that worked with HDMI, is making a TurboGrafx version now. They already made the Super NT, which was the Super NES version, and they made the Mega NT, which is the Sega Genesis version. They also recently came out with a handheld called the Analog Pocket, which is the Game Boy version. However, that thing also lets you download emulators and ROMs on it using cores, where each core is the new emulator. And from what I know, it's a very, very good device for emulation. Very, very comfy to hold. And Very, very worth getting if you want to emulate. Alright. Chimp Caverns. That's the final world. But I am waiting for the Turbo NT. So that way I can actually get a modern Turbo Duo and actually play TurboGrafx games. Because the TurboGrafx does actually have a really excellent library of games, many of which are very hard to get a hold of in the US, mind you. But it has the best version of Bonk's Adventure, Adventure Island, Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu, and a bunch of other games. So if I remember correctly, this world is actually fairly short, so we may actually be done within the hour. Oh Christ, it's this level. Excuse me. Don't think I need that anymore. Oh, that almost ended badly. Oh boy. Oh, it's gonna be a bit before I get to the save point, aren't I? Manic Mincers. I don't think I've ever watched Gamescom. I might watch it. When's it happening? Wow, that didn't last long. When's Gamescom happening? Wait a second, at 12:30 p.m. Is that in Central? I would assume so, since we're in the same time zone. Can't see what my life counter is, but I hope it's higher than 0. Oh, it's 2. That's probably manageable. Well, it's 1 now. Oh! Uh-oh. I don't like this. I don't like this. Well, that's actually fine. Oh, good. I seem to remember there are not many levels here. But if I don't get a save point soon, we're gonna be in trouble. Oh. Alright. Time to save. In the Game Boy Advance version, you can actually activate Funky's flights at any point. Because there are actually 3 versions of the first Donkey Kong Country and 2 versions of the second and third ones. All 3 games got GBA versions. The first game also had a really obscure Game Boy Color version. And I don't mean, I don't mean Donkey Kong Land. I mean Donkey Kong Country. This is another level that in the SNES version never flashes. Oops. By the way, I'm actually tempted to turn this into an entire Donkey Kong Country series playthrough. Because as far as the mainline games go, there are 6 Donkey Kong Country games. There's the Donkey Kong Country trilogy on SNES. There's Donkey Kong 64 on N64. Whoops. Donkey Kong Country Returns on Wii, which got a 3DS port that added 3D at the end of it. And Tropical Freeze on Wii U, which got a Switch version. Yeah, it's ignoring the plethora of spin-offs and side games like the Game Boy Donkey Kong Land games, the weird Franken port of Donkey Kong Country on Game Boy Color, and things like Jungle Beat, Bramble Blast, and whatnot. I'll play through of them all would be cool. Yeah, and I've never actually finished Donkey Kong 64 or Tropical Freeze, and I've never actually finished the Wii version of Returns. I've only finished the 3DS version, which is the easier version, because they added an extra hit point. Yeah, I might do that. Not necessarily back-to-back. I'm doing the SNES trilogy back-to-back. And I'll get to the others at a later point. Yeah, it's funny. I don't like monkeys, but I really do like Donkey Kong. But maybe it's just because I grew up playing Donkey Kong. I don't like monkeys, but DK, you're pretty good. I think I actually used to have a Donkey Kong plush when I was a kid. Oh, this is cruel. This is cruel. Yeah, because I think that's the last level of the game before the boss of this world and then the final boss. Okay, platform perils. Oh, wait a minute, I think there's a water level. Oh, yeah, that guy not even DK can kill. God. Oh, if I don't kill those guys, I'm literally screwed and I can't finish the level. No, that's it. We've just got Necky's Revenge and then Gangplank Galleon. Wiki Orpal. Going back here to save. And it's final boss time. Yeah, Donkey Kong Country is not very long. Ow. Mother... I'm so glad King K rules in Smash. He's actually one of my favorite characters to play as. Yeah, it's definitely longer than it feels, or shorter than it feels because of how difficult it is. No, the game's only really about 3 or 4 hours. I shouldn't have done that. In Smash Ultimate, who is your main? If you play Smash. Mine is Terry. I became a Terry main overnight. Whoops. Oh, Byleth main. That's actually surprising. That's cool. I don't see a lot of Byleth mains. Simki, do you play male Byleth or female Byleth? Fox Falco. Classic. One of my friends from grade school played a nasty Falco in Melee back in the day. gonna play the newest Smash. It's worth playing. Oh, it's not over, Belle. King K. Rool don't go down that easy. I forgot he leaps like that. I gotta do the whole fight over again. You ever play the game? Yeah, I mean... It is worth playing if you like 2D platformers. If you don't like 2D platformers, this won't make you like them anymore. In fact, it'll probably make you like them less. The other games are 64 Jigglypuff, Brawl Luigi, Wii U 3DS is me, Gunner, and Bowser Jr. We've not played Mech Melee. For 64, it's Kirby. For Melee, it's I think also Kirby. For Brawl, it's Game & Watch. Wii U and 3DS... I think I was a Samus main in that game. Samus or Luigi. And Ultimate is Terry. Smash is a really great celebration of video games. The best part of it, in my opinion, is the soundtrack. Shh. I jumped too early. God. Try not to swear during this. Play Smash. Yeah, I don't think everyone was ready for Yoko Shimomura to remix Grant Kirkhope's music, because that is an amazingly powerful combination. Grant Kirkhope is one of my favorite composers and is the reason why so many Rare games are memorable, because he did a phenomenal job with the Banjo-Kazooie and Donkey Kong 64 soundtracks. Funnily enough, he actually gets credited often for games he didn't actually work on. Like, some people actually say they like his music and cite Donkey Kong Country. He didn't compose the trilogy, just Donkey Kong 64. David Wise and Evelyn Escher are the composers of the Donkey Kong Country trilogy. And I know when Game Grumps had him on during their Conker's Bad Fur Day videos, they called him the composer of Conker's Bad Fur Day just to get a rise out of him, because that was actually Robin Beanland. I might stream Conker at some point. I actually don't think Conker is a good game. It has aged like milk. You spend more time fighting the camera than you do the enemies. How about the Xbox version? That's actually worse because they censored it more. Ironically. Yeah, more of the swearing in Reloaded is censored. There we go. Curtain. We're done. Okay, I can swear now because I beat the game. I was only gonna count and swearing until I beat the game. Game over, yeah! I can fucking swear again. I'm gonna keep this counter in OBS, so I might actually make use of it again. Oh. I don't know what was... I genuinely don't know what was worse for me. Dealing with the pain of the chips, or not being able to swear. I hate not being able to swear. I like swearing. I casually swear. I curse like a motherfucking sailor all the time. You can't take that away from me and expect me to be comfortable. It's how I vent. I channel my negative energy into swears. So that way I don't lash out. I bet sailors say a lot more slurs than you do. Fair. What was the bit from SpongeBob when they did the episode on swearing and Mr. Krabs said something like, there's 14 dirty words, and Squidward says, Mr. Krabs, there's only 7. He says, there's 14 if you're a sailor. Ugh. Yeah, let me just put in my notes. Oh. So funny, once I found out who voiced Krabs can never get Shackshaw Redemption in Pets. Wait. You mean the Shawshank Redemption? In Pet Sematary 2 out of my mind. But who voiced Mr. Krabs? Clancy Brown. Oh! I actually know that name. So, fun fact about Donkey Kong lore. In the original arcade game Donkey Kong, you play as Jumpman, or Mr. Video, or Mario, who fights Donkey Kong, stealing Mario's girlfriend, Pauline. That Donkey Kong had a son named Donkey Kong Jr., who would later have a son named Donkey Kong. And then Donkey Kong Jr. became Cranky Kong. And then Donkey Kong Jr. came back alongside Donkey Kong in a couple games, which is really weird. Because I think Donkey Kong eventually had another son also named Donkey Kong Jr., who appeared alongside Donkey Kong in some of the Game & Watch Gallery games and Mario Tennis, and then never showed up again in anything until Mario Kart Tour, where they brought back Donkey Kong Jr., despite the fact that Miyamoto has consistently stated he doesn't want Donkey Kong Jr. in Mario games to avoid brand confusion with Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong Jr. is technically the only game where Mario is the villain. Yep. The only game. Okay. Oh boy. So yeah, I am just going to end here. I would like to chill for the rest of the night. The temperature seems to be going down, but it's supposed to be insufferable for the next few days. Monday is going to be the coolest until September, basically. I also am going to eat pleasant food as a reward for suffering with this, these chips. We have a lot of chips left. I think I have enough for Donkey Kong Country, too. But I'm gonna just end here. Is Sinful still alive? That is the $1 million question. Is Sinful still alive? Yes, she is! Okay, so she is streaming Fortnite, however, it is her birthday. So I was hoping to raid her. Let's celebrate her birthday. So I will post my new schedule tomorrow. We are starting a new game tomorrow, actually. Xeno and I will be playing Human Fall Flat. PC version this time. We tried it last year on Switch, and it gave me a really bad headache because of the frame rate. So hopefully we won't have that again. Until then, if you want to hang out after stream, I have a Discord. If you want to keep up with my bullshit and other updates, I have a Twitter. I also have a Blue Sky now on the same account as, or same username as Twitter, so RogueSpyke. And if you ever miss a stream, I have a VOD channel on YouTube. I will post my new schedule tomorrow. It's mostly going to be a repeat of the previous week, because we're still working through Resident Evil 4 and Booga. But we're also going back to Left 4 Dead 2 on Saturday, and I'll be starting Donkey Kong Country 2 on Sunday. I might not do the chip challenge, though, because I don't like Donkey Kong Country 2 or 3 as much as the first one. So I'm going to be miserable streaming 2 and 3. I love this game. I will do any kind of challenge for this game. I don't want to do that for the second and third one, because it's just going to be misery. That is the word. Either way, our raid message tonight, we will not be using any emotes. You can still use emotes if you want to. But our raid message will be Happy Birthday Sinful. The Screaming Doggo is also known as Sinful or Sinny. So copy that raid message. Use emotes if you want to. I'm not using the emotes this time, so you don't have to. If you want to use emotes, it doesn't matter whose you use. If you do happen to be subscribed to Sinful, please use her emotes. If you want to, but I'm not using emotes this time. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in. As painful as this was, and as painful as it's going to be tomorrow morning, this was fun, and I might do something like this again with a different game. See ya, Simki. And see you guys. Have a good evening and good night. I am not doing it with Dark Souls.